What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title's going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. You got our former U.S. National Security Advisor Michael Flynn just called for the DOJ to confiscate Barack Obama's passports. There's a lot of stuff going down, and then bad news for Barack Obama. Before we get in this video, I definitely want to say that I appreciate y'all for, tuning in, liking the videos, sharing the videos, doing everything that y'all can. It's definitely been a blessing, and I'm definitely thankful. Anybody that's sending donations, anybody that's sending emails, what video to check out, a lot of those different things. It definitely has been a struggle when it comes to YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie. With being in the algorithm, I know a lot of people's comments have been deleted. Likes, I've even been watching my subscribers, and I've been seeing that, and it happens time to time. I don't know what is going on, but it's literally people are not attention, like they're not unsubscribing. I have people and be like, I was unsubscribed from you, and I was subscribed to you for a while, so I don't know really what's going on as far as YouTube goes, but I'm trying my best. It's not me doing anything, as I'm not deleting any comments. It really takes a lot for me for to delete a comment if somebody's like being for real disrespectful. But I don't do that, and I can't really take anybody's likes or anything like that away. But I definitely want to say that I appreciate y'all though. But y'all see, Barack Obama definitely in trouble. Not even gonna lie. Check it out.
News alert. We just got a peek inside Obama's black book, and it turns out Barack knew the Russia hoax was a hoax all along, but pushed it anyway to sabotage the Trump presidency. DNI Tulsi Gabbard declassifying pages and pages of documents showing Obama's intel guys briefed him just weeks after the 2016 election that the Russians didn't actually sway the election. Quote, we assessed that Russian and criminal actors did not impact the recent U.S. election results. Criminal activity also failed to reach the scale and sophistication necessary to change election outcomes. But Obama just couldn't accept that. So he and his staff instructed intel agencies to cook up new reports to support Russia collusion. Quote, after the meetings, Clapper's executive assistant emailed intelligence community leaders, tasking them to create a new intelligence community assessment per the president's request that detailed the tools Moscow used and actions it took to influence the 2016 election. Tulsi Gabbard described what she found as a conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people. And she says the people involved should be prosecuted, and has made a criminal referral to the Department of Justice. We knew Hillary created the dossier, and now we have proof that Barack was calling the shots, and the documents to prove it.
I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy, but I feel like it's something that I'm not surprised about. I feel like, and I know a lot of other people aren't surprised about it, because there's so many things, that's going on within the Obamas and what they do. I know the truth hurts to a lot of people, but the things that they got going on is absolutely insane, especially Barack Obama. But y'all have a woman here. I think her name is Leisha. Y'all can find Lisa, Leesha 3524. I apologize, y'all, if I do look tired. If I am, I haven't got any sleep. It's 7 in the morning right now. And probably after this video is uploaded, and scheduled, I'm definitely probably gonna be getting some sleep. I'm not even gonna lie. But one thing about it, this lady, I absolutely love this video because she completely went off when it all comes down to it, about everything that's going on with Obama. Let's check it out.
Barack Hussein Obama, please have several seats, sir, or whatever pronoun you prefer. You've already served your 2 terms, and apparently it's hard for you to come to terms with the fact that you are no longer relevant. But you are no longer relevant. You were the biggest hoax that the elites pulled on this country, because we thought that by electing you as the first Black president, although according to history, you are not the first Black president of this country, but in our lifetime, we thought that by electing the first Black president, that we were fulfilling the Martin Luther King, I have a dream, we shall overcome agenda, when we were actually undergoing a different agenda. You pushed your LGBTQIA, LMNOP agenda across the globe, okay? You won the Nobel Peace Prize after several wars were started under your administration. And before any of you blacks come on my page talking about how I'm a sellout because I'm not going along with someone that's similar to my skin tone, there was a
and I feel like that is a really, 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 really big problem that a lot of people have today, is that just because somebody is the same colors, it doesn't mean anything, bro. I look at the simple fact that good people is good people, and that's what it is. That's just how I look at a lot of things, you know, when it comes to, you know, even me starting these videos. I feel like it taught me a lot. Coming from a family of Democrats
in Africa by the name of Muammar Gaddafi that was working on behalf of Africa and that did a lot for the African people, and even reportedly offered $1 billion some years ago to the Nation of Islam to help black people in our country, but our government would not allow them to receive the money because, of course, they don't give a about us. So this leader that did a lot for black people and across the globe was assassinated under or during the Obama administration. Okay. Also, Obama was what's called the deporter in chief. He deported millions of illegal immigrants, although the media doesn't like to bring that up. They only like to dwell on Trump. And he reportedly was behind the cages that those kids were in. Okay. We also remember how he tried to penalize us if we didn't get medical insurance, although they were giving illegal immigrants free medical insurance. So y'all can miss me with this, oh, because you black, I need to
Biden as well. I want to put that out there. Last year we did a lot of videos when it came to Biden and Kamala, and not only did they get that health care, they got free bus fare, even plane fare, food stamps, home living, everything. And we got people that literally was in war, that served in the military, that are clearly not getting the help that they need.
Think and be for you. No, skin folks does not mean
during that Biden administration. I don't want people to be like, you know, yeah. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Info for the final time. And here recently, Obama was on videotape telling Democrats that they needed to get tougher. Okay, you tried to effeminize everything with your policy, sir. Do you want them to be tough or do you want them to be feminine? Make up your mind. And then told them to stop whining when you all were about to put a wino in office if you could have got away with it. Didn't even hold a primary, but was about to put a wino in office. So I would just say by now, Mr. Obama, you need to just go somewhere, please. Go somewhere over the rainbow.
That's a good way to end the video, ain't it? It's a good way to end the video. But y'all see, the things that you do, I had to show y'all this video because I found it completely weird. You know, I found it completely weird on how everything, you know, she obviously talked about when it comes to Obama, just who he's hanging around with. It's just, it's a lot of things on when it comes to, you know, this whole Obama thing.
Thank you. And I just want to say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work that he's doing, because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what is important about giving back.
We applaud you, and I want to apologize for not sweating, but I do this so much. I'm so cool. I just want y'all to see everybody I'm interviewing is sweating. I'm not even touching my brow. I'm so cool.
I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty crazy who he surrounds himself with. I know y'all probably, I can't really talk about, you know, certain things, but if y'all know my Obama videos, I actually did it, you know, one of them for the first time, and it did numbers because I didn't know too much about it. I actually had to change the thumbnail and the title because you can't really talk about, you know, I know y'all know what Papa John's is, Donato's, you know what I mean, Little Caesars. Y'all know, y'all catch where I'm going with this. I didn't know much about that. But then as I kept looking and looking at different things, it just got weirder and weirder. And I find it completely crazy on who he's surrounded himself with, what he's been doing. And I feel like definitely needs to be investigated further. Even the stuff that he's been saying. I don't know if y'all caught this podcast with his wife. Y'all know what I mean. Michelle Obama. Check out what he says. See how X be playing games with me sometimes, y'all. They don't want me to play it. Let's check it out.
That's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
One dad.
One dad. No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be
like,
everything.
He can't be everything. And that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right.
Bro, y'all crazy if y'all listen to this, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, people that support him, like, y'all are crazy if y'all listen to this. First of all, this just goes to show y'all. I know y'all done seen the dude that was talking to Tucker Carlson, you know, in a red shirt. I forgot his name, honestly. But Obama's man. I'm his old man. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. That whole everything that went on with that. Then he's talking about you know, Michelle and then all that, you know, going. Then you got the professor. Became his best professor. And they became good friends, and he would call him out if he said something ignorant. That sounds a bit odd to me. But I don't know. That's pretty wild. Obama says young boys need a gay man in their life for guidance. And that only having one father is enough. I've never heard I'm just confused. I'm highly confused. I'm telling y'all, disgusting people, bro. Definitely disgusting people. I'm telling y'all.
Now, I just be dipped in rolled in breadcrumbs, because I just didn't hear Obama say what I heard him say. Now, I'm glad Mr. and Mr. Obama is taking time out and spending time and doing the podcast together. But I just know I didn't hear Mr. Obama Sr. say what he said. This man had the audacity to say that he believed young men would be a lot better if they had a prideful man in their life. If you know what I mean by prideful, that's just me trying not to get community guidelines. He said a lot of these young men need a prideful man in their lives to expose them to other things that they might have not seen from a regular man. From a regular man like they daddy. So they need a prideful man in their life.
Let me tell y'all something. God made a man and a woman. The things he's not, that child isn't going to learn from his dad, he will learn from that mother or that mother figure, just like the father figure. That's how I grew up. That's all I've known. I don't know nothing about you need this other male that, you know, like he said, is prideful. You don't. I'm telling y'all, people that listen to Barack Obama when he said that is completely.
Show them the other side of the world. But what the f is Obama talking about? I'm so sick and tired of him. Your presidency is over. Sit the f down and stop trying to be relevant. We know what you like. We do what you like. We know about you, and we know about Mr. and Mr. Obama. We know what you like. So why is you steady trying to force that down the throats of our black American people? Like, what the f you doing? You are so detrimental to the black community, and a lot of black people don't even see it. You steady trying to force that down our throat, talking about something. A lot of young men would benefit from having a relationship with a prideful man to show them the other side of the world that they missing, that they won't get from their daddy. Obama, please take the fuck seats the fuck down. Sit down. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of Mr. and Mr. Obama spewing their doctrine to the world. for the world to see. I don't want to. What the fuck is you talking about? Sit the down, Obama. Sit your ass down. Stop trying to be relevant. Stop trying to push that shit into our culture. Y'all don't see this. Y'all love Obama, boy, but look at this. He's steady doing. He for the decline of the black race. Because everything he talking about ain't increasing the black race at all. Man, if you don't sit your ass down, my sons don't need a proper man in their life. They got a father, a strong black man.
Told y'all. Come on with it. He didn't speak nothing but facts, and I had to play that video. I didn't even want to say no. I just had to play that video, y'all. I feel like it was definitely dope for him to come out, you know, and say that. Pause. But I feel like it was, you know, it was needed. It definitely was needed. A lot of people are looking at the fact, you know, oh, Barack Obama, him being the first black president, and him being this, we need to stand with him, and we need to do this. People need to realize, bro, it ain't it. That's not it. People need to wake up. Realize what's actually going on, because it definitely is important. That's how I look at it. I get bad DMs all the time, y'all. I get bad DMs from I literally just I think I mentioned this dude before on one of my videos. Some dude, some black guy that he had his it looked like his wife's robe on, and he was standing on roses, and he had the audacity to DM me, calling me out of my name about the whole Carmelo Anthony situation. Can you believe that? Pretty crazy, you know, because of somebody's skin color. It's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about because the color of their skin. Oh, okay, we gonna rock with them. I feel like that's is crazy. I'm telling y'all got it right here. Would you support Barack Obama getting thrown in prison for everything he has done to America? That is a post that is on X YouTube. That is nothing that I'm saying. I don't want to get in trouble, but it is a question that people are asking. You know, and I don't know. You know, I definitely feel like there's a lot of stuff that definitely needs to be investigated. You know, that I've seen personally, the things that we actually, you know, went over. That woman said as well, and you know, we talking about the chef. We talking about just a lot of things. I forgot about that chef stuff. They definitely need to look, you know, more into that. But hasn't been much that came out. Like I do, you know, I try to stay on top of everything. You know, I try not to forget many things that, you know, that has been putting out on my channel. But you know, try my best. You know, it's 7:15 in the morning right now. I haven't had any sleep. So I think I am going to get some rest. I definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.